Now to Campaign 2020, the second round of the Democratic candidates debate is just a few hours away.
Last night, Senators Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren sparred with more of the moderate candidates on the crowded stage. Kristen Holmes has details.
As the debate stage is reset for round two, the ideological divide within the Democratic Party is on full display.
You don't know that,
Second
Bernie.
of all,
We'll come to you in a second,
I do know it. I wrote the damn bill.
Leading liberals, Senators Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren attacked for their progressive positions.
This is an example of wish list economics.
We should stop using Republican talking points in order to talk with each other about how to best provide that health care.
The candidates say in the end, it's not about ideology.
I still worry that everybody's focused on where to put everyone's dot on this left to center to right spectrum, forgetting how many voters don't think of the election that way.
It's about change.
The people that are watching the debate are not just base Democrats, they're also independents and moderate Republicans that are looking for a change in the White House.
Tonight, 10 more candidates share the stage. Senators Kirsten Gillibrand, Michael Bennet, and Cory Booker join Representative Tulsi Gabbard, Mayor Bill de Blasio, Governor Jay Inslee, businessman Andrew Yang, and former Housing and Urban Development Secretary Julian Castro. But the big draw is former Vice President Joe Biden, facing off against Senator Kamala Harris. Their clash over race became the most closely watched moment of last month's debate, and tonight their rematch is set on center stage. In Detroit, I'm Kristen Holmes reporting.
CBS 46 political analyst Dr. Rashad Richey breaking it all down for us now. Google is one of the most popular searches internationally. Trending right now after the Dem debates was Marianne Williamson. Right. But who broke through? Was she one of the ones, in your opinion, who broke through?
I think she's the absolute one that broke through. Everybody did okay. You had Senator Sanders, and you had the whole let's debate about progressive politics, and they're just splitting the organic progressive base, and that's fine. There is no problem with that. But when you look at who broke out, absolutely Williamson was the breakout candidate.
And social media has not been kind to her in some ways. They call her kooky, a modern day prophetess, but she really gained a lot of respect, at least on social media, when she asked for reparations.
She did. So let's go back to people calling her quirky. She acknowledged herself that after reviewing the debate, she came across kind of quirky. And she said she would not do that again. She delivered on their promise. Now, she did something strategically genius. While everybody was either fighting for the progressive base or fighting for the more moderate Democrats, she decided to skip all of that and go toward African-American voters. Now, I think it is authentically her because she talked about reparations very early.
She talked when she was a pastor in Detroit.
That's correct.
She talked about that often. In fact, she had a breakaway from her church when she said that.
Exactly. So this is authentically her. That is Joe Biden's base, African-American voters. He's polling at 34%, way ahead of the pack because African-Americans are consolidated behind his candidacy. She went after those voters last night.
You know, it's interesting you bring up Joe Biden. I have to bring that up. He's changing, at least it appears to be, he's changing his strategy. No more Mr. Nice Guy, according to him.
He's selling wolf tickets.
You think so?
Let me tell you why.
Why?
He's in the lead. There is no reason for him to actually change his strategy. That will be one of the greatest political miscalculations in the history of modern politics. But he has to say this because he wants to send a warning to anyone who wants to come after him tonight. It may not be like last time.
So would that be a sort of a subliminal message because Kamala Harris,
yes,
she went after him and really made a name for herself coming out of that first round of debates?
Well, he opened himself up to it. He doesn't have to go after anybody. All he has to do is be astute in his answers and understand he's running a campaign. The fact that his strategy is running against Trump rather than other Democratic candidates is working means he doesn't need to change much.
You know, I'm watching President Trump's Twitter handle. He did not mention not one single candidate from last night's debate, but he did attack the moderator.
Yeah. I think at this point, he's realizing that every time he attacks somebody on the Democratic field, it only helps them raise more money. So he decided not to single anyone out.
So he changed his strategy.
He changed his strategy, but I think he will still go after Biden after tonight.
Okay, well, we're all going to be watching this. And
yes,
of course, we're going to keep our pulse on this, and we'll have everything posted on our powerful CBS 46 News app. CBS 46 is your place for Campaign 2020. Dr. Rashad, thank you. Download our free app and learn about the candidates. Just text CBS 46 to the number 23765.